Hello, thank you for tuning in to the Phoenix Lifesaver Network. My name is Aaliyah Peterson, and I am sitting here with the wonderful Wholesale Diva.
How you doing?
I am doing good. Thank you for coming.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad to be in Phoenix. A little hot, but I'm dealing with it.
Good, good. So we're going to actually be sitting here and we're going to talk a little bit about real estate. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
And why everyone should be involved in investing in real estate.
Yes, because I heard the market's really good.
Absolutely.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your company and what you do.
Well, the brand, The Wholesale Diva Enterprises, is a company. We travel all over the United States, and we try to educate individuals on how to invest in real estate without using banks, credit, or their cash. And I know that's a new concept for everyone, but we're trying to educate individuals on that.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And how long have you been doing this?
Probably since 1999. I think it started when I was going through a nasty divorce. That propelled me. Sometimes your reason, your why, is really devastating. But yeah, I've been doing it since 1999.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So what is a wholesale?
Well, a wholesaler is an individual who puts a property under contract and then sells that contract to another end buyer. Whether it's a rehabber, like the TV shows that you see, Flip This House and Crash This House and all the different shows that come on TV. Those are the people that we sell properties to.
Okay.
So if whether a person is a landlord, a rehabber, or an end user, a lot of individuals don't know that they can get into a house without having to use their credit or bank.
Awesome.
So we sell houses also to individual families.
Nice, nice, nice. So can you really buy a house without banks, credit, or cash?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Tell me more.
There's a loophole in the system. A lot of times what you see with the TV shows and with realtors, and this is no disrespect to any realtors out there because I work with realtors on a lot of our deals, but there's a way that you can purchase a house without using a bank, credit, or a realtor.
Wow.
It really is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I trust you. So, walk me through a typical real estate deal.
Okay.
So
normally in society, you would start your house hunting, whether it's online or you would hire a realtor to start looking for you. The realtor is going to take you to a mortgage broker who's going to get you qualified, or a credit repair person such as yourself,
right,
and check the credit to see if they qualified to get into the house or they qualify for a loan. Then the mortgage broker is going to process a loan for them if they qualify. And then the realtor at that point will begin showing you properties, and you can select the property. Then you sign this much paperwork, and you get into your home and get your first keys. We have a whole nother way of doing it, which is so much easier, faster, and we can expedite the whole process.
Nice, nice, nice. So, does wholesaling work for everyone?
It works for everyone if you work it. A lot of people want to go to this business and they go to the seminars that come through town, and you guys have seen them, the Van Merrills, the Kiyosaki's, all those seminars that come through different cities, and they teach good information as far as learning to wholesale, but a lot of times people don't take action. I think the major thing is they go and they apply for these courses or they take these workshops and they don't take action. Nothing in life works if you don't take action.
Right.
So my whole thing is getting people to take action.
Take action, people. Take action. So, say I've got $1. How do you buy a house?
With $1?
$1.
You've only got $1.
That's all I got is $1.
And how's your credit?
Terrible.
Terrible credit.
Terrible.
I love people like you.
Oh, well, wonderful. Tell me more.
So, let's just say, for example, you know someone, and I'm just going to use a scenario. You know someone, you're a hairstylist, and you work at a beauty salon, and one of your clients was telling you while you were shampooing her hair that her and her husband are going through a divorce and they have to sell the house. That's a have to get rid of the house situation. We deal in distressed situations, and that's a perfect example of distressed situation. So you get all the information from her for the client that she's working on, and you negotiate a deal with the client where you put the house under contract and offer to give the husband and the wife X amount of money because they have to move out of the house and sell it anyway.
Right.
So you offer to give them X amount of money, and you go find the end buyer that wants that house. And you can do that for $1. Earnest money deposit is only $1 that's required. We usually put between $1 and $10. $10 would be the max.
Nice, nice. So tell us about a deal that someone did.
One of my students did a deal where the young lady had a property. She was about 6 or 8 months behind on her mortgage. I think she was maybe, let's just say, $6,000 behind on her mortgage.
Okay.
What we did was we went in and negotiated a deal with her. She only wanted about $2,500 to move into an apartment. So technically now we're $8,000 into the deal. Are you following me?
I'm following you.
We're $8,000 into the deal. We did a contract with her. Now, mind you, we don't give her $8,000 because there's no money, no credit, and none of our own cash.
Correct.
So we did a contract with her for $8,000. I believe it was $8,500. We sold that contract to a end investor, which is a rehabber like you see on TV, for $40,000. So the difference between $8,500 and $40,000 is our profit margin.
Nice.
And it's that simple.
That simple?
It's that simple.
Well, what successful do you admire?
What successful people do I admire? I think Oprah Winfrey would be one of the first ones I would mention. Maya Angelou was one of my heroes, and Miss Vera Shipp, the first lady that mentored me when I came out of the projects of Chicago. Vera Shipp changed my life at the young age of maybe 14 or 15. If she hadn't taken me under her wing and told me that there was another way to live my life, I probably would have been a statistic at this point.
That's amazing.
So I think those three women influenced me.
Number one, Oprah on my tab too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So let's finish up in here. So, what is your message to the masses?
I like the quote by Les Brown, if you want to find where a lot of dreams are, go to the graveyard. Because a lot of people die and take their dreams with them. I think that as African Americans and as immigrants and as individuals in America where opportunity is wide open, we should work on becoming entrepreneurs and living our dreams and building our dreams. So if I had any message to give to the masses, I would say live your dream, not someone else's.
Well, I think that's pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Tell us something about you that you would like us to know, and that's wow about you.
Wow.
Wow.
Let me see a wow. I can tell you two things.
Wonderful.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
You guys ready?
Are you ready? I've been married 6 times.
Wow.
So Elizabeth Taylor don't have nothing on the diva.
Okay.
Number 2, I used to weigh 385 pounds.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Are those 2 wows? Okay.
2 wows. All right. So give us some words of wisdom. Give me some words of wisdom.
I think that when you begin to live your dream, what it is you were really put here to do, and at 60-something now, I'm just coming into myself as far as what my mission is. So it took me a minute. I think when you really wake up and come into your dream and know what you're really supposed to do here on earth and come into your mission is when you'll be successful in life. Because success to me is not determined by the car you drive or the house you live in or the zeros. Well, I'm not going to say that, I don't know. Zeros in your bank account. But being able to live the life you want, to go where you want, when you want, not have to answer to someone, check for PTO time, you know, get up every morning and curse all the way to work and drink Starbucks and then curse all the way home. That's not freedom. I think freedom is when you begin to live your dream and live your mission.
I would have to agree with that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so how do you step into your greatness?
Me personally, the way I began to step into my greatness is I began to meditate. When I got into meditation and really going inside myself to find out who I was and what I was about and what I was supposed to do on this earth is when I began to step into my greatness. And no matter what people said or how they felt, people will tell you now, I'll speak at a nightclub, I'll speak at a restaurant, I will speak anywhere like where they will listen to me. Because my job, my mission is to get a message out to the masses.
Nice, nice. So, this is a good question. How do you attract money?
Money goes where it's treated well. If you ball your money up in your pocket, if you ball your money up in your wallet, if you walk over a penny on the ground and don't pick it up, you're disrespecting money. So you have to learn how to respect money, and then you will attract money to yourself.
Did you guys hear that? That's a good one, and we're going to definitely make sure we have some highlights on that one.
Highlights on that one.
So tell us some baggage you let go of.
I'm still a work in progress. As they say, you know, I'm still a work in progress. Sometimes I have to ask God to take the wheel. Getting rid of negative people that are around me. not letting people influence me and take me off course of my dream of what I'm trying to pursue, and not getting into negative relationships with the other opposite sex.
I would have to agree. I
don't want to elaborate on that, but I'll leave it at that.
That's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show.
And definitely we're going to have
an hour-long show on that one.
And it's coming soon. So,
absolutely.
So explain, Wholesale Diva, the power of networking.
A good example of networking is when I first came to Phoenix, I think in February. I met you when I first came to Phoenix in February, and we didn't really speak for, what is this, July now?
Yes, ma'am.
We really lost touch with each other, but I reached back out to you, you reached back out to me, and we're networking now, and we're going to try to offer something to the community. So I think it's important that it might not be on the first meeting, it might not be on the second, but I think that it's important that if someone is on that same train track as you, as far as if your mission is to educate the community and the masses, and you find someone that's on that same train track, network with them and see what you all can do together to bring information to the community. So to me, a powerful networking kumbaya is right here, us.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm glad we did reconnect.
Absolutely.
So my most productive time of the day is
4:30 in the morning when I get up to meditate. Every single morning at 4:30 I do my meditation.
You hear that? That is very important.
And I don't go back to sleep.
That's very important because I meditate as well. So
absolutely.
You know, great minds think alike on that.
You can meditate or pray, whatever it is that you do for your spiritual nourishment.
But definitely need it.
Absolutely.
So the finest thing that you do in the morning is?
My meditation. My meditation. And then I begin to check my emails and post on Facebook, all those things. People notice, you see me at 4:45 posting on Facebook because I finished my meditation.
All right, so this is a good question for you, and I feel that this is something that you already are in my eyes. So tell me what success is to you.
Success is when you can be, do, and have anything you want in life.
Did you guys hear that? And I'm going to have her repeat that.
I didn't even have to think about it.
Right. I'm going to have her repeat that. What is success to you?
When you can be, do, and have anything you want in life.
Amazing.
That is what success is to me.
All right. So walk us through how to buy a house with a realtor.
Okay. So we elaborated on that earlier, but I'll go over it again. Normally the process is you hire a realtor to help you find a property, and you have to get qualified, and they run your credit, and then you start looking at properties, and then you can't do anything for the 60 or 90 days, I think, to change your credit score and all of that. And there's nothing wrong with that way of buying real estate. A lot of people choose to go that route, but we have found another way to do real estate. And again, it's how to buy a house without credit, banks, or your cash.
Okay, so you're here in beautiful Arizona, and so does wholesaling work everywhere?
Absolutely, except where you live.
Well, we're going to get there, Phoenix. That's why I'm sitting here with her.
We're trying to educate Phoenix. We're out here blazing through Phoenix, trying to educate them. Back to being good muscle.
Yeah. So let's just conclude everything.
Okay.
So how can we find you?
I'm on YouTube. I don't have a website set up yet because every time I set a website up, it gets overwhelmed and overflooded. I have a YouTube channel, The Wholesale Diva, and if you just Google The Wholesale Diva, you can find me. And I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Phoenix
Lifesavers Network.
We're going to
tuning in and having me. Thank you for having me. And so you can actually catch us this fall, this summer. We're going to be scattering the valley, doing different seminars and workshops together collectively because we are on a crusade to help others. Thank you for tuning in to Welcome to Phoenix with the Lifesaver Network, and my name is Aaliyah Peterson.